Hello and welcome to Marbella with him and her. He is
PJ Lopez and she is
Hannah Murray. Do you know what episode we're on?
the Big 4-0.
The Big 4-0.
Wow.
That's really cool, isn't it?
Yes.
So 52 will be
A
year.
Yes, that's
So we're
52
getting
weeks
there.
in a year.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you're good at this, aren't you? But you know stuff.
Although we'd missed a week, didn't we? We only missed 1 week
I think we've missed 1 week in the whole time that we've been doing it.
That's
We've
weird.
bored people for 40 weeks, do you realise?
Oh, we appreciate you very much. We do get comments that people say to us in the street, or we get messages from people saying how much they enjoy the podcast. We really, really appreciate that. Please do let us know, because unless you say, we have no idea who's listening. It's same with working on the radio. You know, I had a really lovely message the other day from a Spanish man who said how much he enjoys the book show. And he said that I was a real contribution to culture, which made me smile.
You're
So
a culture vulture.
a culture. So Giles and I came up with a hashtag. Instead of hashtag content creator, I'm hashtag culture contributor.
It's a good hashtag to have.
Great hashtag to have. So please do let us know whether you like us or not, or find it interesting or not, or have any tips or ideas or suggestions. It really is always welcome. It's lovely to hear from you. It's been an interesting week. We're not quite millionaires yet, but I have been learning some trading with Lewis Compton, who I interviewed on my radio show a few weeks ago, learning more about the StarTrading method, which has been interesting.
It has. I've sort of been looking over your shoulder while you've been doing it. Not all the time, but some of it. And it is interesting. They are actually teaching you some very good tips. Can you teach good tips? They're giving you good tips.
Giving you good tips. Yeah, a lot of what to do, what not to do, when to trade, when not to trade, how to be safe online. That's kind of there.
And what to look out for and when you're trading and going back and looking at the history. And it's all about these lines, isn't it? And where they go up to the line and below the line. And you can't obviously explain it all in a very quick podcast, but it's very interesting. And you've now done how many?
3. I've done 3 sessions. I couldn't do the Wednesday night one live, so I've just watched it today actually and made a few notes. But on the Tuesday night one, it was a little bit salesy.
Yes, it was. It's difficult to know with any of these type of things what the overall aim of the people doing it is. I do think they are definitely teaching people how to trade, and people are making successful trading, not careers, but additional income.
A lot of them have given up their jobs.
Oh, have they?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, we found it difficult to see how that could happen without investing a significant amount of money into trading. That sort of made us think a little bit differently about it. So we're using it in order to learn now. We won't be taking up the additional masterclass, which was quite expensive, wasn't it?
Yeah. There were 2 classes on offer. One that was $4,000 or $3,000?
3 or 4, yeah.
Yeah, 3 or 4 grand, and then the main one was 10 grand. Obviously, you get a lot for that, and you know you're going to be doing live trades, and they help you along the way. And you know, I get it for sure, but we haven't got that kind of money to invest in doing it, and I'm not about to take out a loan to do it either.
No, we wanted it as additional income and something to play around with and make a little bit of extra money on the side.
Yeah.
And I've got to admit, the way that they explain some of it as well is like, you know, in X amount of years you'll have this, and X amount of years you'll have this. But that wasn't taking anything out of it. That was using everything that you make, putting it back into it. So we failed to see how you could use this trading method to supplement your income, and
or even to give up work. If the aim is to give up work, then a lot of the graph showing you how much money you're making by 10 years, as if you're not taking any money out. So yeah,
we thought a little bit differently about it, but it's still very, very useful. And
I've only spent £30,
and it's inspirational because you do have a trading account. Now that you've learned some of these techniques and methods and what to look for, you're actually going to plough into the market and make us millionaires.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to do it very slowly and carefully. I'm in the process of setting up a demo account, first of all. So before I start trading actual money, I'm going to make sure I know what I'm doing with the demo account, and then go for it and hope for the best.
Yeah. What could possibly go wrong?
Exactly. It's been, we say this every week, a crazy busy week. Lots of singing, the Del Sol singers. We've had quite a fair few gigs this week.
Been lots of parties this week.
Yeah, parties as well. It's been difficult balancing all of it, but we managed it. We're still alive, thankfully. Wednesday morning, the Del Sol singers, sung at CAP. CAP stands for Charity and Pleasure. And it's a group of people, generally of a certain age, who get together every Wednesday morning for coffee and support. And they have different speakers talking about different things. I've had the pleasure of talking about the radio. They're a really lovely group of people. And some of them we know because they do theatre stuff. And Peter are there who come to our quiz. So we're friends with some of the people who go regularly. And they're the best audience because they literally sit there and watch and enjoy and clap and sing along. Nobody's chatting and it's really nice. So we love performing for CAP. So that went really well on Wednesday morning. And we got a mince pie and a glass of wine as well.
What more could you ask for?
Exactly.
2 mince pies and 2 glasses of wine.
I think I did have 2, actually. Then after work, we went to the Good Morning Spain Christmas party, which was at Hard Rock, and partners were invited, which was really nice. And we had a great evening.
Very kind to be invited. And the Hard Rock is a great venue, isn't it?
It's a fab place.
Yeah.
And they really looked after us. So they'd set up a table both inside and outside the restaurant for us to choose. And it was quite warm, actually, on the terrace outside because it was a closed terrace and there was a couple of fires there. It was really nice.
Yes. So the Hard Rock used to be the Andalusia Plaza H10, didn't it? About a couple of years ago or so now. They revamped it. Hard Rock took it over and have made it into this incredible place. So, yeah, the food was superb. The company was even better.
Yeah, it was nice to socialise with everyone from the team because we don't see each other all the time. Well, Nick particularly, the chef, because he's filming in Food Room. So Nicole sees him every week, but the rest of us that are going along to do the TV filming each week, we don't get to see him. So it's nice to get together and meet each other's partners and have a few glasses of wine. And
it was interesting, one of the dishes, and we were sort of like mouthing and discussing this with Nick, because obviously being the chef, they did a ceviche, didn't they? But they blended it all together, the juice and the coriander.
Yeah.
And to me, it was a little bit acidic. And you didn't get... So I love ceviche because when you have it, you've obviously got coriander, like fresh coriander. You've got fresh chili in there. You've got lime juice. You've got red onion. When you eat, you get these individual flavours.
Yeah.
But when it was blended together, you lost all of that. Literally lost it all and it became a little bit acidic.
It's funny, isn't it, how different places do things. Generally, the food was amazing. It just kept coming and coming, didn't it? We were really stuffed when we left.
We were very full up.
Yeah, it was great. So thank you, Nicole, and thank you, the team at Hard Rock. You really looked after us, and it was perfect to have it there because that's where we've been filming since the summer, just before the summer, Good Morning Spain. So it was nice to be able to give back to the place where we do all our filming. So thank you all. I went to a new nail lady on Thursday morning.
Dum, dum, dum.
And I have found a new nail technician. I'm really pleased. I've been going for the last year or so to various Vietnamese nail places in San Pedro. Very convenient, very cheap, but they don't like it when I want things done. So they advertise that they do nail art, and very often I want my nails painted a different colour, which I like, being a bit quirky. And they're like, oh, pay extra. And I say, yeah, that's fine, no problem. And when I've wanted nail art before, they get very upset. So I feel like a real awkward customer there, which you don't want.
No, but you are a bit of an awkward customer, really.
No, I like getting my nails done. So I'm part of a WhatsApp group. A lady was advertising that she was doing nails. And she said €20 for a new set of acrylics or €15 for infill. And I thought, blimey, that's a really good price. I need to check her out. So I booked an appointment for Thursday morning. She's in the centre of Marbella. Brona is her name.
Where's Brona from?
Ireland. She's from Dublin.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And she's only been here a couple of years. And she was fantastic. And she loves nail art. That is her thing. So that's exactly what I wanted. So she was really excited about doing my nails. I have Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer on my thumb. On my forefinger, I have sparkly red bow on like a Christmas present. On my middle finger, I have Santa's belt, a bit of Santa's suit with his belt. On the next finger, I have Santa's hat.
And on the last one is Santa's sack.
No, it's snow. You leave Santa's sack out of it. So I really loved it. She really loved it. So I officially have a new nail artist, and I've booked an appointment with her on the 30th of December. So to get rid of my Christmas nails and have New Year nails.
But you won't be parking in the underground car park that you car park? The car park.
No, I won't be parking in the underground car park. I parked in the nearest car park to where I was going, which was underneath the... Well, I felt cat meowing, sorry. In the old town underneath there. The parking wasn't working, and I thought I'd somehow got free car parking because I was talking to the guy for ages and the app wasn't working, and he was going, oh, está bien. So I thought it was all fine, and then I checked my emails, and I had paid for parking on L Parking, and it was... What did I say it was?
€15.
15 euros
Yeah,
or
which
something.
is extremely
For a couple of hours.
steep for 2 hours worth of parking.
Ridiculous. So my nails didn't end up being as cheap as...
So you're going to find out if she works weekends. That's what you're going to do. Then I can take you.
Yeah, if we can go on a Saturday, that'd be great. If not, I'm just going to leave early and try and find parking on the street, which will be a lot cheaper.
Yes.
What? You're meowing so much.
You want to be in the podcast?
Our cat wants... So we shut the door so the cat was outside, but she was meowing to come in. So now she's in and she's meowing to go out. I think she just wanted to know what we're doing. Okay, she's gone back out now. On Thursday, I had the day off work. You went to Gibraltar.
I did. Yeah, had a few meetings in Gibraltar, which went very well. And while we were there, I wanted to get some Baileys.
Of course you did.
Yes, because it's a lot cheaper in Gibraltar. So in Spain, in Mercadona, you get like a small, 75 millilitres or whatever, 50, even 50, maybe half a litre. And it's €19, I think. And I paid £12 for a litre bottle of Baileys.
It's massive.
Mm-hmm.
It will keep us going at least till Christmas.
It's got to last beyond Christmas.
joking,
I'm going
I
to put
know.
it under lock and key, actually.
I've only had a couple.
Already?
Yes. Oh, very nice it is too. Well done for that. And I had the day off work because I went to the Age Concern Christmas lunch, which was at the Hogan stand, because our choir was singing. And it was lovely there. I mean, a great venue, obviously, Hogan stand. And with all the different Christmas parties I was going to, this was my one turkey dinner that I ordered because I know they do a really good one. You get ham with it as well.
Why do you call it turkey dinner and not turkey lunch?
I don't know. Turkey lunch, Christmas lunch, proper Christmas lunch with turkey and Christmas pudding as well. So I had a full-on Christmas lunch and it was delicious.
I haven't had one yet.
You haven't, and you're going to have it on Christmas Day. You're going to cook it yourself.
Yes, I'm going to cook myself Christmas. Well, I'm not on my own. It sounds like I'm on my own.
Yeah.
No, we
Oh, no, I know. But I mean, you haven't eaten it anywhere else.
No.
I won in the raffle that we did there, which was great. I won the 3 classes of boot camp Pilates. Really looking forward to doing that. That's down in Estepona.
You're having a bit of a run, aren't you, on raffle prizes?
Right. I never normally win, but I'm doing all right.
Would you mind doing the lottery on Tuesday?
Absolutely not. Yeah, no problem. Giles did the auction. There was a few items to auction at the Age Concern lunch, which went down very well. Well done, Giles. And then I went home barely for an hour or so and then went back again to host the quiz.
Yes, and very impressive you were. I thought you might be a little bit jaded in the alcohol department, but you did okay.
Well, I did the same as last Thursday. I didn't drink in the evening, having had a bit of a boozy lunchtime. I went home, had a little bit of a sleep, and then, didn't drink alcohol in the evening. So that was how I got through it. Okay.
Good.
I didn't. I was going to say I didn't double dip. That's not.
That's nothing like
Nothing
that.
like that.
No. And it sounds a bit rude.
That's, yeah. Friday, there was another singing gig for the Del Sol Singers. We were at the Victoria and Albert pub in Benavista, another great venue. They had a Christmas market going on, which was fab. I was determined to not buy anything, but I did get a couple of cute little bits. And I met an author who I've interviewed. I saw these books and I thought, I've interviewed the woman who wrote that. And she was there, Steffi Goddard. She's an artist and she lives a few hours away. But she was there because her daughter-in-law had a stall with like homemade goods and things. So yeah, it was really nice to meet her.
I didn't know that. You didn't tell me that.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
You've withheld information from me.
We're quite busy, aren't we? We keep forgetting to tell each other things.
We hardly see each other. That's the thing.
Well, you say about your Friday night from what you can remember.
Yeah, I went to the Christmas party for Manifesto at La Sala, and then I came home, apparently.
God.
That's probably, I do remember what I had to eat because there's a photo of it.
Mm-hmm.
I had the prawn prill. I can't talk.
Prawn pill.
That's the one I had, which was quite garlicky.
Very
actually.
garlicky.
Yeah, you didn't like me much after that, did you?
It took a while to get rid of the smell.
I also had the rack of ribs and maybe a few drinks.
Yeah, 2 cocktails.
And I think when I came home, I might have tried to get into the spare bedroom so I didn't disturb you, missed the bed and fell on the floor, and I have bruises, cuts, and a banged head.
How old are you? Old enough to know better.
I think my drinks were spiked.
You need to look after yourself.
Yes, Mum.
Oh, dear.
I don't know if it was the rosé wine or the 2 espresso martinis or the
shots.
2 shots or maybe the 2 vodka sours.
I think it was a mixture of all of those things, quite clearly.
And there was a pint of Guinness in there as well.
Oh, God. You always tell me not to mix. I mean, what the hell?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know, I'm not going to make you feel more guilty than you felt the day after. I went to a party that night as well and didn't mix my... Actually, I had a gin and tonic and some red wine. I went to the ITS Christmas party, our theatre group, and had a lovely evening. People volunteered in advance to do a skit. And lots of people wrote their own material, which was really nice to say. There was like a mini panto, which Kate, one of our members, had written. And Martin, our president, was the Dame. And we saw photos from about 20 years ago of when he was a Dame. So it was really fun to see him become a Dame. I did a skit. I basically mimed along to Do They Know It's Christmas, which has always been one of my favourite Christmas songs. But I got 4 different wigs representing Paul Young, who starts it off, followed by Boy George. So Paul Young, brown hair, short brown hair. Boy George, long orangey
Well, he had red hair. He had red hair when he did that, didn't he? Just long red hair.
Yeah, orangey red.
Yes.
Orangey red hair. Then I had the blonde hair, which represented both George Michael, Simon Le Bon, and maybe Sting.
Did you say Le Bon?
Yes, Le Bon.
Le Bon. Le Bon.
Simon Le Bon. Then I put the black hair on and became Tony Hadley, and then I added the glasses and became Bono.
There's lots of laughter and clapping.
I was singing into a whisk, and I had little white serving dishes as my headphones.
You look the part.
Apparently.
Yes.
So we'll share a little bit of that video with you on the clip.
Yeah.
So that was Friday night.
You might have sent me your rehearsal video, and I might have just put that up on TikTok.
Oh God.
Sorry.
We needed another party. Clearly, the following day, it was the Talk Radio Europe Christmas party, which had partners as well, which was really nice, at the Sea Grill Puente Romano, which we've been to for quite a few years now. And the food is amazing, as well as the setting and the table decorations. I mean, it's really special, isn't it?
It's an amazing place, and I just got a tip for everybody. Don't go after a very heavy night, because you don't maybe enjoy all of the food that you could.
Exactly. PJ loves oysters, but didn't fancy them with a hangover, which I get, because I wouldn't be up for seafood the following day. But that was fine, because I had your oyster instead.
You did, yeah. I can't believe how much you now like oysters.
I chew them and everything.
You hated them when I first introduced you to oysters.
Yeah, love them now. For the first time ever, we had to pre-order a main course, which I think made perfect sense, because there's always so much food left over that we always take away and
But one thing that didn't come, and which we always plough into, was the lobster.
Yeah, I'd forgotten that. Yeah, we didn't have lobster. I feel like we shouldn't really complain.
Oh, I'm not complaining though, because I only had fillet steak. So
Yes, you had an amazing fillet steak. I had the sea bass, which was gorgeous. So yeah, we really, really enjoyed the food. Had some nice wine, which you also didn't sample.
that's driving.
Yeah, and we always do Secret Santa as well. So everyone got lots of lovely, quirky, funny gifts. So a lovely day was had.
It certainly was, and I'd like to say thank you to the owners and management of Talk Radio Europe for allowing partners to go to their Christmas party, and they have done for the last few years, and it's very special and a nice venue.
Yeah, really lovely. We haven't done a lot today. We have watched so many.
For yourself, I've been to La Cañada and back.
Well, I have done a lot as well. I mean, just mean we haven't been out doing lots of stuff.
Well, no, you've only just got showered and changed.
Oh, stop it. I was going to talk about something else. We're watching Slow Horses, which we're loving.
It's a great series. I think there's 4. Is there 4?
6 in a series.
Yeah. So, yeah, we're on the 4th one. So we literally binge-watched pretty much the whole thing.
Yeah, it's really good. It's British series. It's about MI5 agents. And
Gary Oldman
is the lead character who plays a real gross guy who keeps farting.
He's a very similar character to Hannah.
Oh, stop it! He looks like he needs a good wash. That is not me. Shut up. The Slow Horses are basically a group of people who are MI5 agents but are kind of disgraced in something.
So they've gone to Slough House, and that's why they're called Slow Horses.
Yeah. Very clever. It's good. We're really enjoying it. That was a good recommendation from our friends Debbie and Peter.
Yes, who are also, I think, did binge watch it when they started. So, yes, it's very easy to do.
You were very happy today as a Palace supporter?
Yes. We beat quite convincingly. Quite speak today. I think I still must have alcohol in my system.
God.
We quite convincingly beat Brighton and Hove Albion, who are our biggest rivals, really. And they were trying to work this out on TV. Why at Brighton? Because it's not a local derby, although it is a sort of derby, because we're South London, probably the most South London team, Crystal Palace, and Brighton is South Coast. So there's only sort of like 50 miles between them. So it is like a sort of derby. But they were trying to trace it back, and they think it went back to Alan Mullery, who was our manager after being Brighton and Hove Albion's manager, and then also Terry Venables was our manager, and there was a big rivalry between those two.
Oh, sorry, you're still talking.
And quite funny as well is that they're called the Seagulls and we're called the Eagles. So when they're saying seagulls, it sounds like eagles, but it's not.
Well, you see, inside knowledge you get on this podcast. So well done. 3-1, you beat them.
We did.
Yeah, we're not happy with Arsenal because a new week of Last Man Standing started literally this weekend, and we're all really excited. Loads of people, including us, picked Arsenal. Loads of people picked Liverpool, and they've both gone out.
Yeah.
About 75% of the whole.
Goes to show. Should have picked Crystal Palace. We
Yeah,
fill the in.
picked Crystal Palace. I'm extremely excited because today we bought Kylie tickets.
Yeah, Kylie Minogue, here we come.
Kylie's coming to Seville
That
next
sounds
year.
a bit rude.
I don't care. I would. It's Kylie.
Kylie Minogue, here we come. Oh, Kylie Minogue, we have.
Stop it. Too much. So we're going to Seville in July, and we've already booked a hotel as well.
Yeah, we're ready. So it'll be me, you, and about 300,000 gay men, probably.
Yay! It'll be fun.
But
It'll be brilliant.
Yeah, she's great.
Are you going to wear gold hot pants?
Well, no, I'm not including myself in the gay men.
If I wear gold hot pants, will you wear gold hot pants?
No. And actually, if you wear gold hot pants, I'm not going.
Oh my God, that is so rude. Do you think I'd look that bad in gold hot pants?
I'm not sure you look that good.
I'm your wife.
That's why I can be truthful.
Wow. I'm actually really offended.
No, I didn't say your bum looks big in that. That's different.
You just don't think I can carry off gold hot pants. Right, I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to get some. Right, 7 English articles. The cheap tickets for, how do you say it?
Ouigo.
They're high-speed trains between Malaga, I've put Malaga and Madrid, starting from the 16th of January. Unbelievably cheap tickets from like €9.
Yeah,
upwards.
I mean, it's like an intro special offer thing. And quite a few of these low-cost train lines have done it to kickstart things. But yeah, well, I mean, wow, what a great way to go to Madrid. I'm not sure what the price is coming back, though.
Oh, I thought that was both ways.
No.
Okay. The Costa del Sol is in the top 10 of the highest rated destinations worldwide for Christmas holidays. They've been voted number 7 by TUI. This is based on tourist experiences. First place is Phuket in Thailand. Is that how you say it? People, I'm sure I say
Bucket.
No, you can't say that. I say Phuket, but others, how else would you pronounce it? Phuket.
Phuket.
Is it Phuket?
Phuket.
I forget how you say it. Phuket.
Phuket.
Yeah, see, I've always said Phuket, but others say Phuket. Anyway, Phuket. So, yeah, I thought that was amazing. Costa del Sol.
I think we should go.
In the world. I think so too.
Yeah, I think for Christmas this year, we're going to go to the Costa del
Sol. And maybe Phuket next year.
No, that's when you're booking your ticket. You say, where do you want to go? Oh, I don't know.
No!
And then you end up with there.
You can't. I've got to bloody beat that now.
I'm talking about
Thailand. You said it too much. And you do this one, the footy one?
Yes, because I've not mentioned football at all on this podcast, have I? This time, Marbella Football Club have drawn Atletico Madrid in the Copa del Rey. And that means that Atletico Madrid will be coming to Marbella. They haven't chosen which venue they're going to play in yet, because that's obviously going to be quite a few people. That's huge. I mean, Atletico are one of the top 3 teams. So obviously you've got Barcelona, Real Madrid and Atletico. They are the top teams. And also, because we had the Crystal Palace vibe, ex-Crystal Palace player, or he was on loan for Crystal Palace actually, from Chelsea, Conor Gallagher plays for Atletico Madrid. So he'll probably be playing there as well.
How much do you reckon tickets will be?
It's Marbella. They'll probably rip everybody off.
€400.
No, I think tickets will be swapping hands for quite a bit of money, actually, I think. So I'm not sure how they're going to do the tickets, because you've obviously got a hardcore following of Marbella Football Club. So I would imagine they get their first choice.
Yeah, of course.
And then they'll open it up. But it's a great way for Marbella to make some extra money, because there's going to be quite a lot of interest in this.
Yeah. Watch this space. So this is early Jan. So as soon as we see anything about tickets, we'll let you know.
Yes, we could even do a bit of commentary from the ground.
Oh, God.
Like that's successful for you last time.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That is it from us. We, I think, are going to have a much shorter episode next week for various reasons, which we'll explain
Lots of
the following
Christmassy
week.
things going on.
Yeah, Christmassy. So it's goodbye from him.
And it's goodbye from her.
Leave.
Phuket.